A little better. Yeah. Lake Gogebic, John Bergsma here. Basically our first 100 yards of the shoreline here with my good friend Don. We had to leave Shemp on shore. He's busy fishing a tournament. Usually when we fish the Western UP, it's Don and Shemp and John show. But today Don's taking us out on Gogebic. Stay tuned for some awesome early summer smallmouth bass here from the Western Upper Peninsula. He's a better one. Trying my best to screw it up so I can't get the knot. Nice one. Oh yeah, good one. Show that one off, Don. That's a nice one.
Little size to him.
Yeah, really good. Beautiful. Now you're dragging a tube down, eh?
Yes. And he had a little farther out. And
yeah, I noticed that. You were almost dragging it in, swooping it in behind the boat, right?
Yes. And he's about average size.
Yeah,
he's not,
right.
They come a lot bigger.
Sure.
Yes.
Now, I'm looking at your tube, looking at that, thinking, you know what, that looks a lot like a crayfish color.
Correct, yes.
That seemed to be the best here?
Dark green, the motor oil also works well.
Okay.
The fish will tell you.
Yeah, exactly. I like that answer. I'm gonna grab a rod with a tube on it and join you in the tube fiasco. Oh yeah, nice. What we're doing, guys, for those of you paying attention, Don and I are just cruising this sandy shoreline headed to a spot. And he was throwing a swim bait, right, Don?
Yes. Yep.
And it's just a much better bait for covering water. And we'll show you that bait because basically you have to adjust your presentations. This is a nice, strong, healthy fish. And you got, Don will show you that bait. It's just adjusting your presentation to what you're doing. And look at the way he ate that. I got your pliers right here, Don, if you need it. That's awesome though. Because that is classic catching the way you should be catching them. Yeah, that's great. Get a picture, a nice Don picture. What are you throwing now, your tube?
Yeah.
That's cheating, Don.
Well, I seen you went up top.
Boom, so. There he is.
Yep. Nice.
There's something about a smallmouth and just topwater. They have a hard time with it. Look at that, boys. Nice. And that's what you get when you throw a KVD splash on Lake Gogebic. They can't, Don, they can't seem to let topwater or those little jerk baits you throw away, go away. Nice healthy fish. That's beautiful. Look at that. He just slammed that thing too. We're gonna catch him bigger than that. Don knows it. Get him, Don. Whoa! It's the one we want, Don. Yeah. Great job, Don. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you can't hurry him, huh?
Nope.
Awesome. Looks like Brett's right on him, fighting it right there. He come out of the water 2 or 3 times. That's the best right there when that happens.
These smallmouths sure do love to fight.
They do. And what's fun when Don shows that one off.
That's what we're looking for.
Oh yeah. That's a beautiful fish, Don.
And I'll need your pliers again.
Okay. Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. That's the best part about these big smallies, Don, is that they fight, and they're not hard to catch, are they?
No,
They're willing.
once you figure out a certain pattern, they're a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. And Gogebic, you know, everybody talks about Gogebic as a walleye lake. Truthfully, this is probably one of the better smallmouth lakes in the whole Upper Peninsula.
Yes, it is.
Because of the rock, because of the way this lake is constructed. The same thing that makes it an awesome walleye lake makes it an awesome smallie lake. Awesome, awesome job, Don.
Fisherman's Digest is brought to you by Angler Quest, built with purpose. Traxstech, the ultimate fishing system. Strike King, tie one on. Garmin.
Make loading and unloading your boat easy with the Drotto Catch and Release Automatic Boat Latch. Load with ease, simply drive on the trailer and the Drotto will automatically latch to your bow eye. A hard plastic liner protects your boat. For launching, back your boat in, pull the release lever and away you go. For roller or bunk trailers, the Drotto is quick and easy to install and works with most V-hull boats. Spend less time at the landing and more time fishing. The Drotto Catch and Release Automatic Boat Latch, online at DrottoProducts.com.
I think there's a break there. I think it's deep, real close to shore. All of a sudden he woke up. Nice. Whoa. Yeah, we're gonna be casting to shore with that, Don, because that's a nice one. Oh, he's nowhere near ready. That's just a Strike King Zero, ladies and gentlemen. You see it. It doesn't matter who's holding the rod, whether it's me or Don. This bait catches fish. And for whatever reason, that purple haze, the purple with a cream bottom, is just real. This might be the biggest fish of the day, I think.
He's got some life to him.
He wants nothing to do with the boat.
There we go.
Oh yeah, hold that one up by the lip, Don. That's gonna be, see where he's
Nice
hooked?
heavy fish.
That's what's nice about that rig. So what we're doing here all day long up here on Lake Gogebic in the western UP is we're utilizing our Garmin force trolling motor with my Ultra 10, and we're using it in a combo mode. Now I've got my straight down mode that just basically tells me what I want, not pan optics. I want this time is I want straight down mode because I want to see when I'm over top a rock. We've got real tannic colored water here, which makes seeing rock in any more than 4 or 5 feet really tough. So I want to see the rock on my bottom, and it helps me. And then of course I got my depth contour map, which helps me to identify deep shoreline edges that have real depth right away off of shore. These fish are now post-spawn. We're in the month of June here. And so what they're doing is cruising these rock edges, and they're looking for minnows, they're looking for crayfish, they're looking for pretty much anything that smallmouth will eat. They're opportunistic. And so, but there's certain types of structure that I'm looking for. And having a great foot pedal controlled but digitally maneuvered trolling motor is so much easier on my leg than the old style. Of course, the force, I only have to run it on the 1 setting to get decent speed because it's so powerful. Brushless motors are utterly quiet, can't hear a thing. And of course, all of the information that the Ultra 10 gives me makes the front of my boat equipped with Garmin the ultimate way to fish. Well, Donnie,
Nice
what did we
one.
just say?
Yep.
If there's ever a place, guys, learn something. Brett will show you that dock. You see that set of steps? I said to Don before I casted, if there was ever a place, and he finished by saying, throw to the steps. Fish can be predictable, and I think I got it. Wacky, beautiful, beautiful green smallie. I mean, so predictable right there. We'll probably stop and make another cast because there's probably another one in there, but we'll get a quick picture and let him go. Yeah, I let it sit.
I guess so.
Right, and I was just gonna say to Don, was talking to me, I think I need net down. And I just said to him, I think what's gonna happen is you're gonna get some of these bigger fish that are gonna start going under the shade of the dock. Now Brett will show you right now, straight over our shoulder. See the way the dock was shaded? I threw that bait and literally laid it right on the shade line of that dock. And I mean, Don, I didn't even see the strike, I heard it, did you?
Yes.
I heard the strike, it was crazy. Look at that, and that beautiful western UP sun. Look at the colors on that fish. Just copper colored, aren't they, Don?
Yes.
Beautiful fish, just unbelievable. And he was just healthy as can be. And like I said, the minute that sun came out, I thought, you know what, I bet after a few hours, a few of these fish are gonna tuck up under. Well, we'll release her. Stay tuned, we might start changing our plans a little here.
Fisherman's Digest is brought to you by Kraft, the toughest built aluminum boats, bar none. Dreamweaver, home of the revolutionary spin doctor. Lose, feel the difference. WavePro, best ride on the water.
WavePro high-performance boat pedestals eliminate bottoming out and back-jarring impacts. Now available the 2.0 version and slider seat hubs. The best in air shock technology provides a controlled return to keep you on your seat. Fast and easy to install with permanent mounts or movable hubs for quick and easy seat placement in 10 to 16-inch models. WavePro, high-performance boat pedestals, best ride on the water. Online at waveproshock.com.
Oh, there he is.
You called it.
He's not big, but I definitely said I was going to catch him, and I did. So he was just aggressively feeding. Look at the way he took that right down in. And that's the thing about the KVD Splash. I'll unhook it, and then I'm going to explain why this is such an effective topwater. And that is because when this bait lays in the water, it actually lays like this, down, with this little bit of stuff hanging below. And it makes it easy for a fish just to come up and slurp that bait at rest. So you pop it and it pulls forward, pops, and then the tail sinks and fish can come right up and grab that. He didn't even break the surface. I just saw the red part, the orange part right there is almost like an orange bobber, and it just went bloop between the, it just went boom, right underwater. Boom, I knew I had him. Oh yeah, good one. Oh, I get this out of my way, and I've got all kinds of stuff in your way. Good fish, Don. That tube of yours, they're wanting it too, boy.
Yeah, and I think he's got her down there pretty good. But
we'll get them off.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice fish.
That's a good one too. Yeah, finally.
There you go.
Golly, guys. You got to get them out of the net without the bait. Then you can show them off. Guys, I've been getting hit after hit after hit and losing. I lost 2 of the biggest fish. And Don will tell you, they're wanting this KVD splash right now. What a beautiful fish. But I've had really bad success, and I think what it is Don said, they're coming up and they're hitting the back of that tail, and they're only getting just the rear of the thing, and then you see they go crazy, they jump, they flip, they do everything, and of course you have a chance of losing them then. But I tell you what, there's nothing better than topwater. Oh yeah.
Come back.
Oh, I don't know if he'd come back,
another
but
one.
he's just spitting up all kinds of stuff. Search mode again. Put the swim jig on. This is a 325, a Strike King 325 with a baby squadron jig head now. I want you to see this craziness. He bit the tail off on the first time. He came back and hit it the second time without the tail. That's almost hysterical. Little fish, but still a lot of fun to catch.
Fisherman's Digest is brought to you by Offshore Tackle Products, Flo-Fast, world's leading portable fluid transfer system, Drotto, catch and release boat system.
We all want to keep moving, and we all need fuel to do it. Now, with the revolutionary Flo-Fast system, you can fuel up and keep moving from literally anywhere. Flo-Fast will pump or siphon an amazing 8 gallons per minute, so you can get back to what you do best. To find out more about Flo-Fast, go to flofast.com. Flo-Fast. Fuel up. Keep moving.
Although we did catch fish on about 5 different baits. The first one, just a nice 2 3/4 inch tube. Don had a really good one that he was using. This is an example of the type of tube we're using. Now, on mine, I'm really addicted to my little Purple Haze Zero. Today we fished it with a little 16th ounce VMC weedless worm hook, and it worked really good. That little 16th of an ounce, even though it's not a lot of weight, allows you to really fish this a lot more aggressively. Now, earlier, and whenever I got into extremely calm water circumstances, I would throw my KVD splash. Now, in tannic water like we had today, this bone color seems to look really good. It really stands out, you know, really just, it's a calm water circumstance. If you turn the corner and you're into a little bit of ripple or breeze, it's not the right bait. But if you're in dead flat water conditions, it can be an absolutely unbelievable bait. Now, I paired that up today with just my Lew's Custom Speed Stick. This happens to be my walleye rod, and I just double combo it. Basically, it's the walleye special, and then I put it with a Mock Crush reel. Now, one of my favorite rigs to run with my wacky is just this IM8 Speed Stick again, just a Orange Crush Mock Crush combo. Now they've got different varieties of these. You can get the green handled ones, the orange handled ones, the orange handled ones. It's all a budgetary issue, whatever you're comfortable fishing with. I really love this rod. It's a great utility rod. You can fish it a lot of different ways, and it ends up being right for that circumstance. You could cast small crankbaits with this as well. So a lot of different simple baits to catch really, really fun smallmouth bass here in the western UP. We've always walleye fished when we come to Lake Gogebic, but we're here in early June this year, and we wanted to test out the smallmouth bass fishing. And let me tell you what, the smallmouth bass fishing here on Gogebic is awesome. It's wonderful. We caught probably 25 keepers in our first attempt. When we were out there fishing, we targeted rock shorelines that had quick drops to them where we could cast out, being away from shore, cast to shore, and pulling away and being 3, 4, 5 foot of water relatively quickly off of shore. It's real easy here on Lake Gogebic to identify those shorelines because there's physical rock right up, boulder rock right up on the shoreline. You'll be able to tell. If you're on a shoreline that's devoid of shoreline rock, then it's a very good chance you don't have rock underneath you. And vice versa. Where you have rock on shoreline, there's usually scattered boulder rock out there, and that's what the smallmouth are targeting. Whether it's, you know, the whole Superior shoreline, Lake Gogebic, waterfalls, hiking trails, biking trails, you name it. The Western Upper Peninsula is loaded with fun things to do and places to go. And the port of Ontonagon, just up the shoreline, is one of the top Superior ports for salmon and trout fishing all summer long. So if you're looking for a great summer vacation, you're looking for an awesome time here in the Western Upper Peninsula, check out all of the water opportunities at Lake Gogebic and the Superior shoreline. Well, I'll tell you what, Don, it's been an awesome day for catching fish. Oh yeah, it's unbelievable. This place, the Western Upper Peninsula, we've trolled for walleyes here, but this is just an awesome place to come. There's just no other way to put it. It's just a great place to come and fish. And the biggest single thing, the biggest reason to come here, not crowded. Not crowded at all. I mean, you can look around this lake, you hardly see another boat, and we're whacking these fish, having a great time.
Closed captioning is brought to you by WavePro. Best ride on the water. Online at waveproshock.com.